Hi, welcome to my kitchen/studio. My name's Scott Whitehair, and this is my audition DVD for Impress These Apes. Now I realize as a potential contestant, I'm supposed to tell you a few things about myself and make a case as to why I should be included on the show this time around. Now I could do that. I could stand up here and brag about my pancake art for a while, tell you what a nice guy I am, and tell you you'd be crazy not to put me on the show. However, what guarantee do you have that I'd be telling you the absolute truth? I mean, I obviously want to do this show. So, how do you know that I won't exaggerate, lie, inflate my personal accomplishments, all in an effort to trick you into putting me on Impress These Apes? Well, the answer is you don't know. And that's why, in an effort to be fair and even-handed, instead of telling you about myself, I went out and talked to a few of my neighbors and fellow Chicagoans and got their opinion.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's like an all-around person, talented person.
I mean, I liked him. I thought he was a pretty cool guy.
I thought he was wonderful, he's creative.
This is a guy who's always been about everyone but himself.
Like I said, he was a great performer, great individual. I like the guy personally.
I think that he is a class act and doesn't get into trouble and such a nice example.
He was just very talented, extremely talented.
He puts like his money and everything into the community.
And I really think he was a genuinely wonderful human being.
He's known so worldwide, like he's just an amazing, amazing person, like he really, really is. Love him to bits. We all love him in Ireland as well.
Awesome. That guy.
Very talented, probably one of the most talented. I won't say the most talented person because there are so many different types of talent out there.
He's still an icon.
He was a really cool guy, he was nice.
He really has a great head on his shoulders, very smart, and a great leader.
He was very expressive, and he was very different, which is a good thing because it makes people like me feel accepted.
In the interest of full disclosure, I have to mention that no one has been paid for their contributions to this tape.
He started off as an intern, now he's a mogul.
He stood up for his own beliefs, even though he had lots of critics. He stood his ground and kept his word.
Perseverance, I guess, dedication and hard work.
He said that if you and I went on a treadmill, I would either outrun you or I'd die trying, which means he'd work as hard as he can.
What he did at the time, what he overcame, the Great Depression, and putting people back to work and getting together.
He was an inventor and politician.
Overcoming polio.
He started off as a baseball player.
He's my first cousin.
A scholar and an activist and an excellent communicator and made a difference.
He's one of the Super Bowl bears.
He gave people cars.
Freed a bunch of people in Afghanistan and in Iraq, and no one really talks about that. He freed 50 million people, and I think he's a hero for doing that.
I know what you're thinking. He didn't talk to anybody who had anything negative to say about him. Well, in the interest of being 100% transparent,
I think that he started out good, and then he got a little weird.
In 4th grade, when my best friend met me, she thought I looked like him, and we didn't talk for a really long time because she was kind of scared of me.
Everybody say he was a little weird, but personally, I don't think he was weird.
Not impressed. He had a lot of shit in his life.
And he's gone through a lot in his life.
Because I feel bad about him because my mama feels bad about him.
He didn't give a care what nobody think about him.
He did have death threats.
I think he's a great artist, and I think that I do think that he was a pedophile.
Of course, if you really want to get to know somebody, you should talk to the people who see them day in and day out, like family and co-workers.
is perfect for Impress These Apes. If you're having any doubts...
Stop it!
Scott would be a wonderful contestant. To not cast him would be
totally inappropriate. Well, there you have it. 100% pure, unfiltered truth from the people who know me best. I hope you have more than enough information now to make a decision, and I'd like to thank you, apes and captive humans, for spending the time watching this. Thanks, and have a great day.
Thanks for your consideration.
You should bring this guy in for a callback.
I'm serious.